My first ever project, Double Trouble, went viral.
Double trouble, double trouble. Hey.
And why most artists can't do this today. I'm executive producer 100. I'm a founder of 100DRUMZ Productions. I co-founded Twist Up Entertainment. And I've been running day and night recording studio since about 2016. But this part goes back to my very first project. Now, in today's video, I want to show you exactly how to create a viral project around your song or your songs. And I'm gonna give you one bonus tip at the end of this video that most artists completely miss. So boom, I'm in the studio with Young HD. I'm making this beat, I'm cooking it up, and it turns out to be a crazy catchy beat, or at least I thought so. But the thing was, it seemed like nobody wanted to rap on the beat. I played it for a few artists, nobody was hopping on it. So I ended up doing the hook myself. That hook ended up turning into Double Trouble, which was the song that sparked the whole EP called Double Trouble.
Bustin' feelings, twisted, light up a blunt. Double digit millions, that's what I want. Bitches every race, they fucking with.
HD was featured on the song, but he already had a bunch of songs under his belt. But for me, this was something completely new. I had never done a project before of my own music. Well, it turns out the people must have liked it because the song itself did over 2,000 streams on YouTube, over 13,000 streams on Audio Mac, and the whole project went viral on Dat Piff, which is where we uploaded it at the time, back in 2016. And it wasn't random. It was because the project had a theme, Double Trouble. Me and him, back to back, double the energy, the same concept. And for me, I think the fans could actually feel it. Okay, so if you want to go viral in 2026, yeah, all of those things that you hear, they matter. Yes, you should be engaging with your fans. Yes, you should be posting consistently. Yes, you should be using Reels and TikTok and Shorts. And yes, you should be posting your music everywhere. All of that matters, but that's not what worked for this project. Because the thing is, I see artists do this every day. They drop a song, they post a screen recording of the song on social media, they shoot a music video for the song, and then they tell everybody to click the link in the bio. And if you ever click the artist link in the bio, it's 50 plus songs in there, and it's chaos, it's stuff all over the place. It's no structure at all. Now, again, I ran a recording studio. So after working with hundreds of artists, I started to see the same kind of thing over and over again. A lot of artists were making good songs, but no artists were really having real movement with their song, because most of the time artists are just posting and just praying that it works. And that's when it clicked for me. You're not just competing against the other artists' music, you're competing against all the noise. So here's the thing, if you want people to treat your song like a big deal, you need to make it a big deal. And what makes your song a big deal? Turning it from just a song into a complete project. So what do? You take everything that you created during the process of creating that song and you turn them into assets. The theme that you made, the cover art, the behind the scenes, all of those things are assets that you can use. The various versions, like the instrumental, the acapella, the slowed or the chopped and screwed version, all of those are assets that you can package as a value add to your project. Now it's no longer just a song and you're completing with all the other just songs out there. Now you have a project and it's something that people can tap into, share, and be a part of. It's now becoming an experience. So if I had to go viral again today, I do it in 3 phases. Phase number 1 is plan. First of all, I pick one song, or I'd pick the 3 to 5 songs for my EP, or the 5 to 8 or 12 songs for my album, and I'd lock in a theme and a concept for the project. And then I would also pick a release date and a deadline, and I would stick to it. This is where your project is born and where it starts. Step 2, record the music. But during the process of you recording your music, you want to start capturing everything. Capture the behind the scenes, the clips. You want to capture the moments where you're struggling with the writing or you're discussing the plans with your producer. All of those things are moments that create the journey of this project, and we're going to use those later. So then all of those pieces to the puzzle, to your song that you were creating anyway, you want to convert those into assets. So you want to turn your cover art into a wallpaper. You want to turn your cover art into stickers, into merch. You want to take the song and break it down into the instrumental, into the acapella, and you can get a DJ to make a DJ version. You can get a guitarist to play an acoustic version of it. All of these add more value to the song, and it's no longer just a song. Now it's a complete project. Step number 3, now you're gonna promote. Now you're gonna start posting before it drops. You're not gonna wait until the project is out to start promoting your project. You're gonna use those assets that you were creating during the production process, and you're going to use those to promote the song before it even drops. This way, you're giving people different ways to experience your project. You can do stuff like documentaries. You can do stuff like talk about what you were struggling with in the process. You can basically interview yourself and answer questions or answer fan questions, go on live and answer their questions. All of these things create an experience around the project. So now you take all of those things, you planned it, you produced it, and you're promoting it, and now you have a project, and it's building up momentum for you to move off of. So real quick, if you want help actually turning your songs into complete full projects step by step, join the free community at school.com/independent rappers, and you get access to the Rapper Secrets Blueprint, which I do a complete breakdown on how to plan, produce, and promote your project using pre-production, production, and post-production. And I break it all down into 10 easy steps for you to follow. And you can get that completely for free by clicking the link in the bio or going to independentrappers.com. Now, as for that bonus tip that I promised you, here's the thing that most artists miss. Now, you could take just one of those assets that you created during the production process, like your cover art, and that could be a lead or a fan magnet to attract people into your world. You can now take that cover art and convert it into a wallpaper, into lock screens for your phone, or visualizers for YouTube video. Most artists just take that cover art and they just post it once and then move on. But not you. You can take that one image and turn it into 10 different pieces of content that add value to your project. Now, in the next video, I'm gonna break down the 5 things that every song needs to be a complete project, because I can guarantee you most artists are missing at least 3 of them.